Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, JG Sports here, joined by my good friend William Riley.
Hello.
And we're gonna be recapping the Browns' first game versus the Chiefs. Didn't end the way we wanted it to.
No, it didn't.
Tight game, but couldn't squeeze it out in the end. So the Browns fall 33-29, fall at 0-1. Chiefs go to 1-0. And yeah, William, take it away.
Honestly, I'm not disappointed because we played well. It was in the second that we made some key mistakes. Like Nick Chubb made a rare mistake of fumbling the ball.
Rare
I
fumble.
think that was like the fifth one of his career. And honestly, that's not a lot of fumbles. Our Scottish Hammer punter, unfortunately,
Gosh, Hammer, you let us down.
yeah, he dropped the snap, and that got the Chiefs with a pretty easy touchdown. I mean, no way Patrick Mahomes is not going to score off
Mhm.
in the 10 or whatever
Yeah.
it was. We came off hot. Like the Browns showed up and was like, no, we're not going to mess around. They went for two on their first TD, probably because of the penalty. But hey, that took some balls, and we were 8-0. How much were they up by? Like, what was the largest lead we had?
I mean, we were up 22-10 heading in the halftime, so a 12-point lead was the highest lead we had, which is two touchdowns.
Honestly, it's not the end of the world. I think Baker looked really well, sharp. He threw for over 300 yards. He threw for
21 yards, one interception.
Chubb, other than his key mistake, looked pretty good.
Yeah, 83 yards.
Unfortunately, we missed most of the game, but we got some of it
Yeah,
receiving wise.
yeah. I was watching in the background during a little meeting we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, mistakes were the key of this game. We just shot ourselves in the foot. It wasn't even the Chiefs like doing anything special. It was just us screwing up.
Yeah, I mean, when you screw up, the Chiefs are just going to take
Right.
advantage of it because Mahomes and Kelsey are great, and then you have Hill. Because the Chiefs' defense, their offense is the one that carries
Their
them.
offense carries
I'm
defense.
not saying their defense is bad. It's just their defense did get better as the game went along. So I can't say they're bad, but we obviously can beat them. Last two times we played them, we've been close to beating them.
Yeah, first time we lost by five, this time four. So if we keep it up, next time we'll lose by three, next time two, and then eventually we'll get a win.
So I think what we got to do is learn from the mistakes we made and just keep going, and we can definitely win next week because I think the Browns can beat the Texans.
Yeah. So Baker Mayfield, 321, 321 yards. I mean, that's great. Mahomes had 337, so barely above. Mahomes did toss three touchdowns.
Yeah, he had overall. Holmes is. I respect him. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah, Mahomes won the best. He had a huge touchdown. It was like 60, 70-yard touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Brown's secondary was getting beat up.
Yeah.
And we knew that they were going to be improved, but I didn't think that they'd be perfect right away. It's going to take some time for them to settle in, kind of learn the scheme that Joe Woods wants to run. And when you're going up against Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey, I mean, that's a tough matchup to start the season.
I mean, if I was with JG and his last guy, I probably would have predicted that the Browns would have lost. I know he wanted a Week 1 win. I wanted one too, so hence he said victory. And he should have been right, but
Yeah, they could
unfortunately,
have.
we're 1-1. It's okay. I think the Ravens do.
Ravens play tonight. They play
Oh, that's
Monday
right. They
Night
play
Football.
tonight, so we're
Um,
not in last place yet.
no, yeah,
The Bengals somehow won.
yeah. That brings up the fact that two of our division
So
opponents won.
I think the
Um,
Bengals are better than what the record showed last year. I think we have all three of our division opponents are going to be tough.
yeah, it's a tough division. Bengals, Joe Burrow, doing well.
Steelers are obviously
Steelers
still
somehow won.
they're not as good as they used to be, but they still find ways to win. And then the Ravens they have the running back Lamar Jackson as their quarterback, so
Yeah,
I gotta figure out a way to stop that.
but what really hurt, I think, was at the beginning of the game. We found out OBJ wasn't going to play.
Oh, I forgot
Um,
about that. Yeah. Having OBJ would have been really nice. I mean, I think that one rookie receiver Schwartz looked
Schwartz, he
okay.
stepped up.
He caught some nice passes, but we obviously needed to go on. The more weapons, the more better it is.
Yeah, and I mentioned in the last video, I was like, OBJ, they say he's probably going to play, but then I saw some sources on Twitter saying now he's in doubt. So those sources end up being right. Um, I don't know what happened. He's coming off a big injury, so maybe he just needs some more time. I know in training camp, he did limited reps. So,
Hopefully he's all ready for next week. Having him would have been huge. And luckily, we dodged a bullet. Wills got hurt. He would have been great to have the rest of the game, but it doesn't look like he got seriously hurt.
no, I think day-to-day
So I
injury
think
status
he probably
on.
missed the most one game. But
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
got hurt right away.
having him would have been nice probably later on in the game.
Yeah.
We also
But
had a chance to win at the end, too.
but Landry looked good. DPJ looked all right. But the guy who really looked good was Njoku. He had, I think, two or three big
He did.
big receptions, and when he's hot, but when he's not. So,
The Browns can just
yeah.
get all their key weapons on the field at the same time, and everyone's hot. They're going to be pretty good. Honestly, the point of the takeaway from this, Browns fans shouldn't be discouraged. Just got to learn from key mistakes. We are very capable of beating the Chiefs, as the last two teams have showed. Unfortunately, we haven't beat Mahomes yet, but I hope someday we will.
Last year we started 0-1, and we saw what happened after that. So
And
this isn't Denver.
last year's home opener, our opener was we got creamed by the Ravens. So I mean, this was a better week one than last week or last year.
We'll get over it. We got Houston next week. That should be easier.
Well, I hope.
I hope
They won, so I'm not gonna.
they won, but it was against Jacksonville. So, and we're back at home, back in front of the dog pound, in front of the fans. So I think that's gonna help.
We do have to learn how to win in week one, though. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
completely
we
honest.
gotta win week one.
We always shoot ourselves in the foot. We beat ourselves. The Chiefs didn't beat us. We beat ourselves.
Yeah, we get off to these hot starts, but we can't finish. And we saw that happen a few times last season
Luckily,
where
we won one of those games, but like
we won a lot of games, but the Cowboys, Tennessee game,
they just like making us bite our nails.
yeah, Brown fans, our hearts are just boom, 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 boom.
We're gonna die of
So
stress.
bad.
We're gonna die of stress.
Yeah, if we're gonna have anything, it's gonna be stress relief from just the Browns. So, um, anything else you want to touch on before we end this?
Just as I said before, learn from the key mistakes. We have all the weapons. Hopefully Odell's back. Willis looks like he'll be there. So just yeah,
Yeah,
Stefanski just got to keep doing what he's doing. I think he coached a good game.
Stefanski was great. He came out hot, swinging.
Yeah, we let the
Quicker.
Chiefs know we weren't going to mess around.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs know that, honestly. I mean, Kelsey, the hometown boy, he was giving us credit before the game.
One last thing I want to touch on was our defensive line because we went into this game with high expectations. We added Jadeveon Clowney in the offseason. Obviously, we got Miles Garrett on the other end, and we got Talk McKinley, Billings, those guys. They did all right. Mahomes was pressured, I believe. I saw a stat on 44% of his dropbacks.
Just the secondary.
Secondary, and then Mahomes is so good. He can get away from pressure.
He can throw when he's like.
He can throw those
Even,
sidearm.
even when he's about to like hit the ground.
Yeah, we saw that in the Super Bowl. So I thought pass rush did pretty decent. Obviously, can always be better. But yeah,
I have nothing else to say.
Garrett got a sack. Clowney got a sack. So yeah, that's all I got. On to next week. That's all I gotta say. I'll do my preview for the Texans game probably Thursday or Friday. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.